My God, la mitad de las veces
I
no
don't
entiendo lo que
understand what
dice.
you're saying.
Half of the time, half the fuck, half of the time I don't even understand what you were saying or what you're trying to do.
I mean, it's my life, and it's now or never. I'm gonna live forever. Really? Bon Jovi? Nobody?
Tito, we do know. That was just cringy as fuck.
That's the point. Isn't that the point of like SSU?
Practically.
We haven't talked about the SSU episode, have we? It's the
No, we
episode just
haven't.
started.
I don't think I don't think we've even introduced what SSU means. Actually,
I'll give you it. I'll give you the throne. Go for it. Say it.
Sucky Sucks United.
what?
Sucky Sucks United.
Okay, sucks United.
I mean, for
Los
those
raritos, los raritos entendibles.
oh god, for those who really are not seeing the video, just looking at the podcast somewhere else without a video, I have the worst face phone right now.
The worst what?
Oh, for those who are not seeing the podcast in video but in just voice, because we're planning to
Oh
release this
yeah,
on Spotify sometime, right?
correct.
But yeah, I had the worst face palm, even though nobody can see it. It's just
Uh,
like it's somebody getting in your house, dude.
okay, wait, whoa,
I mean,
chill,
I mean, it's.
chill. That's the bro's mom, bro. Chill.
I mean, to be fair, with that scream, I'm
Yeah,
concerned.
Me
let's just.
too.
Okay, we're getting out of topic.
Anyways, yes.
There's something that we
Anyways,
want to talk about today for the podcast.
anyways,
So
SSU. It's just the name of our group, of our whole identity. It's called socially strangely understandable. Why? Because that's how we feel in our environment. That's how we feel in our surroundings with the people we know. It's just we're here. Each one of us is different in their own way. Yes, Dito, I do speak with my hands. So you could take your hands and shove them up. So anyway, we're just trying, to make okay. This just went another whole direction I didn't really want it to go. So
What
all
the
right,
fuck did he just fart?
no, he just shoved his hands.
oh, good.
His ass?
Yes, exactly.
Holy sh!
Did they fit?
Literally,
Did they fit?
I think so.
Damn, got excited for a moment there.
Wide anus Dito.
Oh, can we keep going?
Yeah, go for it.
So just welcome back to On Season Podcast, which is the SSU podcast. Here's my beautiful host. Wait, this way. Yeah, here's my beautiful host, Dito de Viase.
You're doing the fusion dance with Tito?
Can you imagine that? That would be like a big fat glob of. It would be like as tall as Dito, which is like probably like 3'9", and then as fat as me, which is probably like 300
I
pounds.
am 5'5". Jesus.
5'5", 3'9", same
I'm like
thing.
5'10".
For girls, anything under 6 foot is the same thing.
Oh sh! I'm
Except
screwed.
in United States, if you're Hispanic, everybody wants you.
That facts.
Why?
Cause Latinos are the best,
The
bro.
problem is that
Remember, Andres. Remember, we do have a burp count, and
number
we need
that's
to
like
keep
number
that going.
300 today.
Yeah,
It's
that's like
this.
we need to. What is that? Oh, that's a
Hard
seltzer.
seltzer. Yeah.
So we are gonna have a little count, like a little counter on the bottom, just as many times Dito burps, it will just keep going up. He's probably at like 30, taking into account last episode.
When
So
we end this season, with this season, we might have a
I was
first
drunk last
compilation.
episode, dude. So
Yeah, me too.
nice.
I was tipsy.
throughout this season, probably a couple of doctors are gonna call us and are gonna ask us what's wrong with this dude. So, you know, some good things are gonna come out of it. So, anyways, can I'ma just do the intro real fast because this always happens. Welcome back to Unseasoned. A place where you can find all the spices you need to maybe get a little more flavor for your life. We are just trying to bring you some relatable content where you can be here with us, talk with us, even though we cannot hear you. You're free to chat on. Well, if you're watching through YouTube, I guess down below. And if you're just hearing us later on through Spotify or whatever other like broadcasting system or broadcasting app,
Pornhub. Oh,
I don't know if we're gonna be there yet.
oh
So
shit!
emphasis in the yet. So just give us your feedback, talk, and just be free with us. We do have a Discord server. We do have Twitter where you can also find us. Everything's gonna be linked down below. And yeah, that's the whole idea of what we're trying to do. Being a free space for you to feel relatable, for you to feel at home, and just try to sort things out, sort life out with us, and just have some fun. I don't know, Andres. I don't know if you want to say something.
Well, the only thing I want to say is that we just want you guys to feel like you're talk. Well, you're hearing a chat with your friends. We want you to feel comfortable with us and with the conversations we're having, even though some themes might go strange and out of
So
the rails, and it's too much seasoning probably. But well, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy all the things we're gonna talk about. We might drink in all the episodes. That's my plan. I'm drinking wine.
Alcoholics United,
SSU, Sucky Sucks United.
Sucky Sucks United. So
Yes.
yeah, I guess we are new to all this shit, and we're still gonna be this way, even if we're 3 years into this. We're never gonna be welcome back, and no, none of that bullshit.
Fuck
That that YouTuber kind of shit. That's you won't find that here. We're just trying to be as chill and as
that. New
nice.
episode.
Yeah, no, and you won't find that in our social media. You won't find that here. So, if you're looking for all of that, you know, cocaine type shit, you can go look at it somewhere somewhere else. What
Are you
the
sure?
fuck?
Just look at that.
He's tipsy now.
Do we explain what he just had?
No, not
Nobody
really.
wants. Nobody would.
Not
Anyways,
really. We can just get into it. Last time, because of this, because of just having our mindset everywhere, we had what, maybe hour and a half long podcast, which is gonna be on our page. You can go check it out. That was a mess. Let's just begin with that. Let's just talk for a second about last episode.
I don't
It
think it
was
was a mess. The thing is
I
that
do.
the conversation was flowing so much that we went all over the place.
I mean, we didn't have an actual topic to talk about,
That
so we were just talking. That's it.
Yeah, basically.
It was a
that
But
beautiful
because,
mess. It was a mess, but it was a beautiful mess.
but
yes,
it was
I
because
didn't
we
say
wanted
it
the
was
audience
bad.
to
I just said it was a
know
mess.
it was a nice mess,
Yeah.
and I enjoyed it.
Oh, it was a definitely beautiful mess.
Bro, if you're watching this, please go check it out. I'm pretty sure you're gonna laugh. There's certain parts where we had to like blip it out and maybe
Oh,
cover some
forgot
shit
about
up,
that.
but just go check it out. Have some fun there, then come back here and have fun here. And if there's a next one, you can go there too and have some fun there. Fuck it.
Link in the description below if there's the next one and the past one as well. Also, if we can, we're gonna add something in the top right with the link of the past one as well, like the information, so we can,
Yeah,
if we actually decide to do,
it's gonna happen. I
gonna
could
happen.
see this going way farther than we actually think right now. So
Yeah, I think so too.
so
Have you ever,
anyways,
guys? I'm just going out of the topic right now. I'm sorry.
Are you
Have
good?
you ever stolen something from the public, like
I
from the streets,
I
like a
actually.
sign or a
Oh, what's
cone
that?
or something?
are you are
Uh,
you undercover cop right now or something?
no, no, no.
No, I stole a stop sign once.
We do have Toby
Oh,
like
stole and with stole
The
fucking
stop
stop
sign,
sign.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
he showed me that.
like
We
you
were
and
fucking
I have an
crazy.
interesting
Uh,
story when it comes to things like that. Also
shit, what
known
we
as
do.
the cone.
I stole
Oh, true.
Yo, I stole all the cones from your school.
We
we
stole
stole
one from our
no, we stole
school. We
two.
didn't
Look.
steal all of
We
them.
stole
Yo,
two.
I was driving
Was
and
it
I just
two?
I did one
fucking
with uh your ex and the other friend.
Thank you, Armando. What the fuck?
It was the first days. What did you
I
say?
thought I thought the I thought the robbing was something between us, something special. And you also did that with my ex. That's like fucking cheating.
Remember that back then that I had like they were really good friends of mine back then.
I don't really care. I'll
Anyways,
be honest.
and
yeah, he
also
doesn't.
who else was there?
It was
And
all of our group.
so
It
I
was
actually did too, and I think I scraped my legs that time because for some reason, can we say names? All right. Anyways,
nah. Try
now
not to.
one of them was driving and I was already outside. I was just grabbing the cone and I was at the door, and one of the guards was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And that person began just speeding with the car while I was still outside, but grabbing the door. So I was just going with the fucking car, like, "Hey, dude, stop!" Like,
Well,
holy
I know,
fuck.
I know, I know. Andres' story is kind of like that, where they just like put them all in the car and they just left.
No, but it was
I was
super
getting
weird because
dragged by the car. Sorry.
my car had a sunroof. So what we did is you know, the driver's seat window,
Yeah.
I put it down and I put my hand outside. I started grabbing the cones and throwing it up the sunroof because a friend was like outside the car trying to grab them. So I threw it to him. And I remember that I was the only one that was like completely sober because I was with other three friends and they were all high as fuck.
Oh,
And that was
nice.
the weirdest shit I've ever done because they had some dogs and they started following us. One,
Just,
one of-
just a little reminder: please don't do drugs or drink while driving.
no,
Be
I
safe.
wasn't even driving. I wasn't even drinking or smoking.
Where
Because
were you driving?
yeah, I was driving, but I was
Oh, I
completely
thought it
sober.
was someone else driving.
No, I was driving
All
because
right.
I was the
Still,
one
don't
with the
do it.
most stupid. Look, I don't need to smoke or
What
drink to come up with stupid stuff.
what made you decide
Dude,
to take the cones from our school?
you know what? We just wanted some cones because we wanted to play soccer on the streets.
The real question is why not?
I mean, true. You know that they ended up having an assembly after all those cones were being stolen by
Yes,
us.
exactly.
And by me, I stole like
No, no,
five
no. The
cones.
time we did it,
Like the time we did it.
we
We
found
already
out
graduated.
found out that later. We
Yeah.
found out that later
Oh
they had
crap!
like this whole like meeting with all of the schools saying who were the kids robbing the cones or whatever. That's school property. Bring them back, and it's like, bro, you won't
Yeah.
find them.
You won't fucking find them, dude. It's
Hey, well,
impossible. It's already
Yeah,
people who don't attend that fucking school.
yeah. We long gone. Thank God. That school's a mess right now. And
Yeah.
if you know who we are and if you know where we come from, then you probably know what school it is. And if you go to that school, I'm sorry for you. Anyways, I want to get into like this. I want to get to like this topic right now, really quick, really simple.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we're talking about like robbing and crazy things we used to do, party and social events right now are coming back, right?
They are. Oh,
COVID
I
is
know they are.
COVID is getting screwed, and like people are not really caring anymore after the vaccine came up and whatever. What are your like main thoughts on that? Like, do you think we're gonna go back to do stuff like that, or at least people that were or that are the age we were back then? Because I probably won't do it anymore. I feel like
They
I
will.
could do stuff. I could do worse stuff.
Masks
look,
won't disappear, but those type of activities are actually coming back. I can tell you
Yeah,
that for a fact. Especially me, I can tell you that they're coming back.
what activities?
Partying stuff
yeah,
like that.
like parties, events,
Oh,
or whatever.
well, I don't. They're all back. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah.
all the clubs are open. And,
My question is, what are your thoughts on it?
well, what I think about is that we have to learn to live with it. It's something that's gonna be forever. It's just it's gonna turn out to be just like the flu. We're gonna get a vaccine. It's
Same
gonna
thing.
help us.
You took the
Help
words
us.
right out of my mouth.
Yeah, it's
Like the
basically that.
H
See
H1N1,
one?
H1C1.
H1C1, H1N1.
Yeah, that. But that lasts like 1 month.
That
We
literally
were
lasts
all
one month.
scared.
Was it
Oh
like
my
the
god,
pork
we're
thing?
gonna
Was
get
that like
the.
the
Yeah,
La
yeah? That
gripa
was the one that
porcina,
came like
yeah,
from pork or whatever.
yeah. I
pork
remember.
and
I didn't.
pigs.
I don't know what happened with that.
It's all
To that.
because of the Asians. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Forget that.
Yeah.
I love you,
Well,
Asians. Y'all give me
if there's
hentai
any
and anime.
if
What?
there's any Asians here,
We love
well,
you.
I just wanna say it's just dark humor. It's part of what we do. It's just it's all good. It's all respectful, and we love all. So, and also like in our culture, it was a big joke because like everyone was saying, oh, all of those things came from that part of the world. So
Yeah, because our country was extremely like out, like very
yeah,
updated, and the
because
word
we're a
was like,
third world country.
We're still outdated.
well, we were ignorant.
What?
Like our country was
We're
completely
still
ignorant.
well. They're still
They
ignorant.
are, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think
Thank
even
you.
if we lived in Colombia.
Just because you don't live here doesn't mean you're not Colombians.
Yeah,
So
I know.
fuck
That's
you.
why I said no. I was speaking of us three. Like
Okay.
I don't
I
think.
thought you were just saying it about me because I'm still
No,
here.
not you. You're not ignorant. I'm talking about the rest of the
Culture.
people.
Yeah, like the
Most of the
culture.
people in Colombia are ignorance. Like look at
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
shit that's
but
going
we're
on.
not gonna talk about Colombian politics right now. We're
No,
not gonna
No,
avoid that.
we'll never talk
We're
about it.
not gonna talk about that because
We're
we
not
people are
gonna
gonna
never.
waste.
hate us.
We're not gonna waste our time or your time,
I
the
never
viewer.
gave two shits about it. I'm not gonna give a shit right now.
Yeah,
I can't
100%.
with it.
I
No,
I
I don't give a shit.
I don't care. I
The
like
only thing I would like for Colombia is to get better, so I can retire and live a fucking amazing life when I retire.
a hundred
True,
percent.
hundred
The
percent.
biggest, the dream is going to the states, working your ass off in the states, getting some dollars, coming back to Colombia, and wasting all those dollars while you die. That's the
Yep,
best way you could do it,
having
and
a
that's a hundred
You know what
percent
I'm
fact.
gonna do?
great apartment in
When I'm
Cartagena.
working. While I'm working, I'm gonna start buying some properties over there, and I'm gonna start
Okay,
renting them, and they're gonna
you can
pay themselves.
you
So
can
when
buy
I
me.
get what?
You can buy
You
us
can
one.
buy me.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can buy
No, no,
you.
no, 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 no. I don't want him to buy me a property. I want him to buy me. Point.
Nah,
Well, yeah, you already have me for free.
we got each other, bro.
that's all right.
Anyways,
Ghost,
oh, ghost,
a ghost.
un espíritu,
Espíritu.
bro. Okay, but I do want to say one thing.
Mhm.
COVID, because of COVID, I think all of us like relapsed in that love for gaming. That's
Yes.
something that's 100% facts. Like I know some people stopped playing for a while because of parties, events, drinking, or whatever, just growing up or whatever. But bro, because of COVID, I feel like all of that love that was kind of hidden for a while just came back up, and it was the best.
You
Oh
know
yeah.
what? I think I was one of the only persons that I'd never stopped playing games. I never stopped gaming. Like even if I partied a lot, I knew I was coming back and started playing. I bought all the fucking Call of Duties because the Halos were trash. Like Halo 5 was garbage. I hated it. It was like an Infinite Warfare combined with Apex Legends. That was horrible. So
That
I
doesn't
bought
know
all the
me.
Call. What happened?
Dito's like the biggest gamer ever.
No, bro. I think we might be on par. I've been gaming since I've got conscience. I think, and I never stopped playing. The only thing is, I had like for some reason I had always I was an Xbox like a fanboy, an Xbox fanboy. I only had the original Xbox, the 360. Then when the online gaming was introduced to me because I didn't play that much online because I had no friends to play online on Xbox. And everyone started buying like the PS3 and it was free online. Bro, that was crazy. That was like when Black Ops 2 came out. I was addicted. That was like a cocaine to me. And I basically wasted all my money buying stupid shit. I played DC Universe Online and I could say I wasted like $300 on that fucking game. On
Um,
RuneScape, I wasted a lot of fucking money too. On Halo,
but
oh,
RuneScape is an OG
bro,
game.
RuneScape, it's an
That
OG,
thing,
but it's amazing. I prefer that MMO than anything else.
yeah, 100%. There's like Dofus, there's like
Abo.
LOL, there's a whole
Oh
bunch
my
of them.
God, you know what I did on Habbo?
Camping.
No,
I
no,
no, no,
no.
it's scam. Had a girlfriend, and we would lay down, and we would say stupid shit like pulling my pants down.
Oh, and you would switch your collar shirt and pants to like the same like color as your skin,
Oh
and it would like be
god.
like naked.
That was the
Yeah,
cringiest shit ever.
I'm gonna
and the
be.
funny thing is, that you thought it was a girlfriend, but it was probably a 35-year-old man with
Mm-hmm.
like
Oh,
this
shut
disorder, just like
Oh
talking
yeah.
to you and thinking, "Oh yeah, puppy."
I gotta be
No,
honest
have
with you.
you ever been catfished?
Have I ever been catfished?
Yeah,
No, never.
I've never
I've
been
never,
catfish either.
I've never used,
been
I've never
catfished
actually used,
once.
I've never actually even used a dating app.
Look, I it happened to me once. When I moved to Bogota, I had no friends.
In Bogota.
Yeah, bro. I used it on Bogota, and look, that had like the most amazing pictures. She looked like a 10
A
out of 10,
goddess,
probably a
a
100 out of 10.
goddess,
That was like fucking dem
a
no, not
Greek
Demi Moore, like
goddess,
ugly. Like Selena Gomez for me. Like Selena Gomez is like my celebrity crush.
top notch.
Top notch.
I can
Yeah,
agree with that. I can agree with that.
she's beautiful.
100%.
And I thought like, oh shit, she's amazing. So I started talking with her, and I invited her to my place because well, I lived alone with I lived with him.
No
Yeah,
names,
We're gonna bleep
bro.
it out.
The
We're gonna
fuck?
bleep it out.
Oh,
We're
bleep
gonna
it
okay,
bleep
out,
it out. Yeah.
but yeah, I lived with him for like a year or two, and that was the craziest years of my life. Not in alcohol, or well, in alcohol indeed, but not in anything else. I didn't do any
Actually,
drugs.
let's just say it right now. I know it's gonna take effort, but if we actually say names, we can actually understand each other. But we're gonna bleep it out, obviously.
yeah.
Yeah, let's
We're
just do
sorry
that.
to the viewers if you like maybe don't understand that part because it's like private stuff, and we just don't want to mess with other people's lives. And if
Okay,
at any point we do come with a story that's with someone else involved, we will understand each other. I'm sorry if you don't. Just try to follow on.
I was just trying to tell you because I knew you guys know him,
Yeah.
so I just wanted to get looked at. Well, not know him. You know who he is, not like know
Yeah.
him, know him. That's what I mean.
Right.
So that was crazy because it was the first time I ever lived alone,
So
and
you
I
got how bad was the catfish?
look, it was crazy. So I invited her over, and we were watching some movies. And bro, the first time I opened the door, she looked like fucking Fiona, but
you
not
were
in the
you were
princess form,
hoping you
but
were
in the
hoping
ogre princess form.
yeah,
That
you were
was
hoping for the light to come out, for the sun just to pop out,
holy
so you just go
shit.
back to the honey
So what
part.
do you do afterwards?
That was the most uncomfortable date I'd ever had in my life.
So
That
you
was
had to
so
go
Did
with
she?
fucking
it?
crazy.
Did
It was completely fake, like a
Yeah,
lie.
they
It
were.
wasn't even her.
Yeah, but you know what? I think it was because of the poses. On the poses,
So it was her.
something. It was her, but like the way she took the picture, she looked like fucking another.
bro, filters. Everything's
Yeah, but
about filters and
that
angles
was
and
a
stuff.
lot of time ago. But it was about the angles, She like, oh
Yeah,
my
it's
god,
all
that was
about the
So
amazing.
angles.
what did you do? Just went with the date?
Well, not really. I said like, oh, let's watch a movie. And I put the weirdest movie I could find to make it as uncomfortable as possible, so she would never talk to me.
What movie was
And
it?
then, it was something of from
Why
Adam
did
Sandler. That was so weird.
Oh, Adam Sandler.
that,
Oh.
bro,
Ooh.
Yeah.
bro? No, don't disrespect my
Yo,
man Sander,
some
bro.
movies are good,
So you
but
got
like the newest ones,
so you're
Dude
gonna
is
tell
an
me that Jack and Jill
OG.
is good?
That's not a movie. He doesn't even accept it as a movie.
He does.
So
He made
look,
no,
he
grown
the
up.
whole
bro.
movie was made by him.
Look, the
He,
first Grown
he
Ups was
probably knows it's bad.
The best
the
movie he has ever made was Uncut Gems. Anyways, continue.
No, the
You
best
never
movie he's
seen?
ever done. The best movie he's ever done is Happy Gilmore,
yeah, that's the
That's
best
good. That's
one.
good. That's pretty
That's the
bro.
good.
best one.
Happy
That shit
Gilmore,
was
and
That's my
wait, and
boy.
there's another one, and The Water Boy.
I
The
didn't like the
Water
Water
Boy
Boy
is
that much. I
amazing.
mean, it was
That's
good, but my favorite ones from him is would have to be Uncut Gems, The Longest
Great.
Yard.
Longest Yard is amazing
It's
too.
really good.
But
That's
I
my
feel like
boy.
I feel like in that one, we do have to acknowledge how good of an actor he was back like in that movie.
No, he still
But
is.
the whole cast like was perfect for one each other.
Yeah.
Everything was perfect along that movie. So he also got help by the other cast to be such a great movie. While on Happy Gilmore, The Waterboy, those old movies, it was practically him alone, and it was an amazing movie.
Yeah, but you know what happened? I think that when he started acting and he started like throwing out movies, they were great because they were new, they were different. Nowadays, I think it's all the
The
same
same
bullshit.
thing, yeah.
Like all those stupid Ford fucks throwing shit up and doing
You know
stupid
what movie?
things.
You know what movie you should
I
have
put
done?
Grown Ups. I put like Grown Ups 2, something like that. That was the wackiest movie I could find on the
Two was
on the.
wacky. One is good.
No, one is good. The two
Both of
was
them are pretty
wacky.
good.
That was
Just that
no.
one of the other one is a lot more cringy. So
Number
Hey,
two is super cringy. That's why I put it. And
that's my boy.
my best friend
Donnie
texted
Burger.
me.
Okay, so yeah, go for it. Sorry.
My best friend texted me, and I was like, "This is my chance." So I said, "Look, I need to take a call because something's wrong with my best friend." And I called him. It's like, "Yeah." I was improvising. I was like, "Yeah, what? You got robbed? Oh my god, I have to go." And I hung up the phone. And I told her, like, "Look, I need to go to where my friend is because he lost his wallet and he only got his phone because he left it at another friend's house." So I told her, "You need to go to your
oh,
place."
so you made a better movie than the movie you played. That's what you're telling me.
Basically.
Yep.
You created a better movie than what she was watching. She was
Yeah.
probably more entertained by your lie than by Adam
Yeah,
Sandler.
probably. But I think she believed it.
She
And
believed.
then I blocked her.
There's no
Yeah, and
way.
then I
You know
blocked her
what's
from my phone.
you know what's a
Yeah, because
good
she
way?
kept texting. She was like, "Oh, thank you so much for letting me come to your place. It was a shame that we couldn't last long." And I was like, "What the fuck? I don't want
I
to
hope she watches
respond
this
to this."
video.
It would be
I don't
funny
think
as
she knows
hell. It would
English.
be funny as
But if
hell.
she does, I don't give a shit.
Bro, uh, bro, you know what a good way to stop a date is? Just go to the bathroom and just hold yourself there like for 20 minutes. She's just gonna leave the house. She's
Nah,
gonna
nah,
rush out, bro.
nah, bro. That doesn't work. It depends. It depends.
Bro,
It,
just like do, and you can put a little bit drama and acting into it, and you can just go.
you know what happened to me once? Look, I was living with the guy I told you, and he had a friend that studied on the same university as him that graduated from her school, and she is hot. She is hot as fuck. And I remember I had soccer practice at like 8 a.m. And when I came back home, they were at my place with my friend, and I had to take the biggest shit ever.
Oh,
So I entered the bathroom and I fucking exploded that. Oh, that was crazy. You know what was the problem?
what?
She
I
went in
flushed
right after.
No, not that. I flushed it.
Oh, it was plugged.
Oh,
It was fucking plugged. And I went outside and I was like, yeah, the poop doesn't exist anymore. I went down the toilet. And she asked me, can I use your bathroom? And I was like, yeah, go ahead.
oh.
And she like did this. She like fucking opened up the door, went inside, and outside. And I was like, holy crap, what happened? And when I entered the bathroom and I saw that big fucking turd like this, that was crazy. It was like this. It was a fucking huge ass turd.
Holy fuck, dude.
I was like, damn, all my possibilities are gone now. That was
Bro,
so
the the
bad.
funniest thing out of everything here is not the turd, it's not the catfishing, is that this episode is called Alcohol and Society.
Yeah, and it's
Bro,
going so well with society that, but it's just
Yeah.
uh, bro, that would be I would die. I would be so uncomfortable. Not really. Like it all depends on how good of a humor the girl had. She was like, "Oh, whatever,
I
ha ha
mean,
ha,
hey,
that
I
if
happened."
don't
she was
think
hey, hear me
I
out.
don't think so.
If she was extremely hot, she was from Bogota. She does have a good humor.
No, she is extremely hot, but she's not from Bogota.
Oh,
She's from
She's from Barranquilla.
and oh,
yeah.
wait,
You
maybe
think
she has a good humor then.
But not because she saw my fucking big ass turd like this.
I mean, she'll understand. I mean, at this point,
That was like,
yeah. At the end of the day, it's just a funny story to tell sometimes. So
yeah, it is. But
like
okay.
right now.
imagine if you actually encounter her again and you talk about it, like, she'll be like, "Oh, you're the dude with the big ass turd. I remember you."
That would be amazing. I would love to have that conversation. Yo, if you're
You
hearing this,
see what I
let's
mean?
have that conversation, please. I
Oh
She's
want to
gonna.
man.
know your reaction. That's
I
the only
want.
thing
We
that
want
intrigues
to
me.
know. We want to know what went through your mind as of that moment when you saw that little alien popping out of the toilet, and you were like, "Holy fuck,
You
this
know
is
what was
actually
the fucking?
happening."
You know what was the worst part? Well, when I entered and took a dump and I flushed it and it didn't flush and I had no idea and I went outside. It passed like fucking 40 minutes before she
She went
entered.
in. Okay,
So yeah,
the smell was just like in there.
no, not the
Oh,
smell. The turd like mixed with the water, so it was like sewer water. That was horrible.
okay, we're stopping this part already because this is going way too
Yeah,
far.
I'm sorry, but
I'm
let
gonna
me
be honest.
let
What
me
the
say
fuck?
something about this. So I wanted to put the Bogota theme when I moved because that was when I really started drinking a lot. Like when I graduated, all my school life, I didn't even drink. I didn't do anything. And when I got to Bogota, I started drinking a lot because I had that freedom. And I did the stupidest things with alcohol. But
And we
all those
all.
things made me like realize like how the Colombian society works,
100%.
because that's when you know when your real friends are your real friends and who is just a fucking faker. That's how basically everything works. Exactly. Just like that big guy.
Bro,
I was
it's
hugging the ghost.
it's funny how alcohol just like it could be the best way to start, let's say, a friendship or a group, but it could also be the easiest way to just kill it all,
Oh,
to just
oh yeah,
destroy
this is
everything.
really hard.
Like
But you know what?
alcohol can be like just because of one shot of whatever you're drinking, any friendship can just go from the best friendship to just complete chaos.
But I think if that happens, it's because it was never a real friendship, you know?
It all depends
It all depends
No,
because
I
because
it,
don't
we
think it depends.
because
It depends on the mistake or what happened.
yeah, that's what I
But it
mean.
was if it was
But
something like stupid and it ended, well,
well,
that
then if it's something stupid, it probably won't end. I mean, like when there's that possibility of you drinking, and then because of that drinking, taking a really, really, really bad, or making a really bad mistake, you can just destroy everything you've maybe created. Not even just like in the society and friendships, everywhere. I'm pretty sure all of us have fucked up at whatever point because of alcohol.
yep, I did have some fair mistakes because of alcohol.
me too. And a lot of stupid mistakes.
Alcohol is probably the best way to get a little bit happy and just you know pump stuff up and have some fun, but you need a drink
One
Not only
example.
that,
One
I
example.
have a
at
different take on
pace.
that. I
Okay.
have a different take on that because alcohol also helps like us guys when we're kind of shy and
That's
we like don't have
100%.
that self-confidence. Like I do have self-confidence right now. I could do the stupidest shit sober and I wouldn't give a shit. But back in the day when I graduated, I was super nervous of how I felt, how I looked, how I talked, how everything I did. So I was super shy with girls. And that was like my way to get into a girl. I had to drink because I needed to be tipsy to had like the balls to speak to her.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons a lot of guys drink.
Toby
I don't
can
That
have
was
Toby can
part of
actually
my that was
vouch me
part
for
of
that
my
because
reason.
I'm extremely fucking shy when it comes to that, except when I drink. Psych
it's
knows me
it's
a
so
lot.
funny. That's one of the things I had like in my mind as a bullet point for whatever this topic was. It's so funny how all three of us have that little problem with like being shy or just kind of like introverted in a way,
It's just
and then we're doing
It's
this.
some stuff, but it's with some stuff. It's
yeah,
with
Yeah,
because
yeah, I
we
know.
all can
It's like
relate to this and we can talk about this freely.
yeah, so it's so funny how we're doing this. We're speaking up for people who maybe go through this kind of things. But probably none of us would think, okay, I'm gonna do this in front of 10,000 people. At least not right now.
Wish
no.
that was the case someday.
I I would
Well, I
die.
would love to. You know, that's
That would be
something I
fucking
like
dope.
about all the media and all the streaming and all the podcasts and everything is that you could get into so many, like you could leave your mark in everyone. That's something
Yeah.
I really love about this.
You want to know something funny?
What?
My past ex, the reason why I got into a relationship with that person, it's because of alcohol, because alcohol made me say what I couldn't say.
Yes. No, I had, well, now I have my girlfriend right now, but in the past when I was in Bogota, I was going out with a girl.
But fuck that bitch. Anyways, continue.
Look, so I started well, I met her at a party. We
Okay.
partied a lot in Bogota. Like, and even look, I remember I got out of soccer practice. Then I went to classes, and like at 12 in the afternoon, yeah, midday. At midday, I went to a bar in front of my university, and I started drinking beer out of nowhere. Then I went to my home, changed, and then I went to party. And on one of those occasions, one of my friends was having a birthday because I really don't know why we had a birthday. I don't think it was his. Well, I really don't care. I met her over there and we started going out. She knew how I was. I wanted to party at that time because I think I was young. That was new to me and I wanted to enjoy. You know, that's fun. It's fun.
Experiences.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, experiences. Mostly that because I never experienced that as well growing up. I never went to a 15th birthday party. Never. I think only once.
I was the same way. I didn't really experience all of that because I was really like socially not understand it or not relatable.
Not
I was,
only that, I preferred,
it was
and
so
I even
weird.
do now. I prefer gaming than going out.
A
Like
100%.
Yeah.
Well, it all depends. If it's like
it
hanging out
depends
with
on
your
the stuff.
bros,
Yeah, that's
let's say,
different.
let's say if it's the best way to do it and to put this idea is imagine us three living in the same state, playing,
Same
and then after
house.
playing, saying, "Hey, yo, what? Let's go eat something."
Yeah,
That's
but
the
that's completely
best,
different.
bro. That's the
That's
best. Yeah, I
completely
know, I
different
know.
because you're with your bros, but if and something it happened to me. Like I had a bro, like my best friend. He told me like, let's go party, and I wasn't like, "No, I don't want to. You know, Bex.
Yeah,
Mexican pop? Yeah, so he would tell me like he had a girlfriend that was in our grade and she partied a lot, so he invited me to everything. But fuck, I hated parties. Then I because I was shy. Then
just
I started drinking and I loved parties because I was not shy when I was drinking. And I had
but
some big
just
wins on
so
basketball
just
parties.
so the viewers know, probably Vexy Pop is gonna be around here sometimes.
Yeah,
He's probably gonna be part of whatever SSU turns out to be in the future. He's gonna be a part of it. We are, we don't want to like push people aside. We want everyone to be part of this. Everyone to have their little like drop of seasoning throughout the podcasts. So you probably meet him at a certain point, but I feel like alcohol is just bro, alcohol is so weird at the end of the day. It's like you'd never know when it might work and when it might not.
you know
It's like
what?
you there's so many like things you need to take into account before you take the decision to start drinking at the night.
Because you have to be mature to drink like
Yeah, exactly.
safely and drink correctly
Yeah.
because you could well when I started drinking I drank like a stupid kid. Like I got wasted a lot of times. I don't remember how the fuck I got home. I remember once I went to disco in Barranquilla and
This we not gotta talk about this. This actually fuck it, go for it.
bro I mixed tequila, whiskey, aguardiente, beer and vodka, and I was fucking dead.
Why
I
are we
cannot.
not talking? Why are we not talking about the night we both like met at this one? Remember in Bodega?
Oh yeah, you know what happened there?
That
I
day, that
remember
day,
you
I,
tried.
that day I started fighting with the. Was
Yeah,
it?
with
Yeah,
the
it was.
bouncer.
Excuse
Yeah,
me?
I
That was the
start.
day.
I
Was
started
that the
fighting.
day? Yo, was
Uh,
that the day you try to you
yeah,
and a friend
yes,
you
I
try to.
know. And she found Vimos Andres really attractive. So she was like, "Oh,
Who wouldn't?
like I want." Yeah, true. I wanna hook up with your friend, whatever, blah blah. And I'm like, okay, I'll just ask him if he wants to. Andres said no. I don't know. I think he was like with someone that day or something.
I
What
was
a
with.
loyal dude. What a
Can I
loyal
say the
bro.
name and you will bleep that out?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, we'll blip it out. Oh, yeah, true. And the thing is, they are friends. That's the thing. The girl who won it with you is friends with that one girl. So the one you were with.
And
So
who was the other person? Bleep it out. Oh,
did you
actually,
hear?
I started talking to her again a few days ago.
Oh,
You know
oh
what?
yeah, her. And all of us, like, I was drinking a lot, and I remember we started drinking together. Like, you'd come up to our wherever we were dancing or hanging out, and we started drinking a lot. After a moment, a couple of my friends were doing some stupid shit. They were like going towards a DJ and just like messing around with him. So I had to like go. I have a really big like or high tolerance towards alcohol, so I don't really get drunk, and I was like trying to like bring my friends down from the stage so they wouldn't like throw us out of the party. All of a sudden, this big huge dude just comes up to me and is like, "Hey, I'm gonna kick you out." And I'm like, "Why? What did I do? I was helping you do your job. I was like going towards my friends who are fucked and just pushing them out." And he's like, "You're fucked, and I don't want to see you no more. Whatever, blah blah, yada yada." Big dude thinking he's the man. He like turns around and starts walking towards the door to call one of his friends. And what I heard, because I don't remember, is that I spit on the dude on his back. I I don't know what happened.
What
I don't
the
know what came
fuck,
onto me,
bro?
but I like what my girlfriend back then told me is that I like did and just like spit on the dude's back.
It wouldn't surprise me.
And then
Yeah.
fuck you. Anyway, the two other dudes, like two other bouncers, saw that, grabbed me by the hands, pulled me out, and I was like fine with it. I was like, okay, I fucked up. I need to take like responsibility for whatever
Responsibility.
I did. So they just like pushed me out or whatever. As I was going outside of like this whole building where the disco is or where the bar is, my friends also come out and they are beefing with the bouncers, with like
Those are
the
true bros. I can
security.
tell you that for a fact.
So they were like fighting with them, but I didn't really want to like, mess with that. I didn't really want it to go south or whatever. All of a sudden, I just feel how one of them just punches me in the face, and I'm like, okay, this is okay, whatever. Fuck all this. And I start fighting with like two of them. They're trying to like grab one of my friends and like start punching him. So I come and intersect them. I like hold one of the bouncers back. I punch him in the face. Two of them punch me in the face, and all of a sudden everything stopped. And I'm like in the middle with like four or five bouncers in front of us, and all of my friends are literally on the other side of the street running. I'm like, wait, what? Bro, they just left me alone, getting fucked by
But
by all of the
who the fucks fights with fucking bouncers?
bro
Look,
alcohol.
I
Alcohol,
remember.
yeah.
I remember. I had
Alcohol.
I had a great party.
Okay, can I
I
say one last thing about this?
Sure, because I have to say something about it, but go for it.
The best thing out of everything is that the manager of that one bar was friends with my dad. So the next day in the morning,
Have fun.
I wake up to my dad on my like next to me on my bed, angry as fuck, showing me a video of me punching a security guard.
I'll be proud.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
I'm
would
like,
be fucking
and
proud.
I told my dad like, no, 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 that's another fat dude. That's not me. And he's like, oh, are you sure? Like, okay, so this happened. And my dad was like, don't ever do that again, or I'll call the cops on you. And I'm like, all right, I'm sorry.
Jesus
What
fucking
I
Christ,
remember
man.
about that is
Where's Bodega,
there
actually?
was one fat guy,
Oh, they closed.
But where was it? Was it the one in front of La Diva?
Sonesta. No, in Sonesta,
Oh shit. Okay,
That was
where
the
it
one
was
that,
agua helada.
yeah, exactly.
I remember. Yeah, I remember where it is.
Okay, so I told you I was that day I refused your friend because of this other girl, but this other girl disappeared because of that. I don't know who the fuck, but he was a tall African American guy from his
Uh,
school that he was kind of. I think he's gay,
not sure. I'm gonna be honest.
but he was friends with that girl, and I don't know what the fuck happened, but he took her out of that fucking bar to and took her to her home. So I never even danced with her on the fucking whole night. So
Probably because of whatever shit happened. Like
yeah,
it was a huge fight.
probably. And when I
Jesus,
got
what the
outside from
fuck?
that fight, from that well no fight from the party, I was drunk as fuck, and I was gonna take a taxi, and then I saw this dude smoking a cigarette like with the fucking like his shirt. He was basically nude. I said like, what the fuck happened to you? And he said, so I took a fight with three bouncers. And I was like, what the fuck? Are you crazy? What
the
the fuck is going on?
the one of the best parts is that the next day when my dad woke me up, he woke me up so I could go to work. So I had to go to the Buena Vista to go to a store and sell to people with my face bruised up, smelling like alcohol, and I was like, "Oh my god, I just want to die."
I'm just gonna tell you something. You're a fucking champion for that.
Yeah,
Thank you,
you are.
thank
You
you, my
are.
guy. And
You
I
And
would
know,
and
do,
the
and I
next
would
day
I
do it
doing
for
told
that.
you, and I would fight anyone for you too.
I know you would. I know, and I
I
really
would.
fucking appreciate for you for that.
I might get fucked. Like I was talking with Psych like one of these days, and he said like, bro, I can help you get Pokemon. And he said, don't buy me that shit. And I said, look, if I want to give you something, I'll get in a fight with you, even though I might get killed. I don't give a shit. I'll punch you in the fucking face. I know I might punch
I don't
him,
like people giving me presents.
and it might tickle him. But what? No, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, we also do have a lot of stories, me and Dito. Well, like alcohol wise,
Okay, do you want to
mostly
talk
because
about the
mo-
absinthe?
mostly because no, no, I don't.
That fucked me up.
Mostly because everything, like alcohol wise and party wise, was at Dito's house while we were young. And the absence story is just a friend of ours just brought absinthe from Europe. If you don't know what that drink is, fuck you,
Let's continue.
bro. If you want to understand that reference, you need to go watch our tier lists in this, like in the other channel. We'll
The
do
SSU
link
channel.
it below. Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, he brought this like bottle of alcohol, which like I think it was like 70% alcohol or something like that. And
83.
okay,
85.
yeah, that. And I remember that one day I got kind of angry at Dito because he invited my ex to that party, and
You remember she was like
I, I was like low key, really like in really bad terms with her back then. And they started giving me alcohol, and I would drink that bottle straight from the bottle. I would just like start chugging on it till the point
This won't work.
I don't know what it says, bro. Like it says no.
Oh, he said the Horizon track sucks. Oh, fuck
Oh,
you.
bro, this is gonna. I'm not gonna start a fight through this right now
Anyways,
because
let's just forget that. He's just giving
yeah,
me the same treatment. I deserve it.
The best
And he needs
zombie
to
trap
continue.
is Nacht der Untoten. That's the best one.
Okay, I guess. Anyways,
I can run with that.
I can agree with that.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah,
anyways,
I'm sorry.
I started chugging that bottle like crazy and drinking aguardiente too. Aguardiente is a Colombian drink for you who don't know. I started
Good.
chugging on that
Try it
on
out.
both of them. I
No,
started
I
like
don't promote
drinking
drinking though.
crazy.
I'm sorry.
But
I
yeah.
kind of do, but anyway,
Anyways,
I started drinking like crazy, and I got so angry because of I don't know what something happened. My ex did like told me something I didn't like. I think she was just telling me to stop drinking, and I really wasn't up for it. And I got so
oh,
drunk that
I
night
know
that I
why.
ended up
Because she got extremely. fucking drunk out of that same
Oh,
drink.
true. Yeah, I someone gave her that drink, and I didn't like the fact that she got really drunk from it. I don't think she even really knew she was taking a really like high
Oh
alcohol
no,
drink.
she knew. No,
Oh,
she
then
knew.
then I don't know. I was just angry, and I went to the back, and I started punching a wall to the point where when they came up to like find me, a friend of mine was like with the flashlight of the phone, just like looking around, and he just saw the wall just drenched in blood, and he like saw my hands, and they were completely fucked, and I was out of it. Dito was out of it. Everyone was out. I think that was the one that I think that was the same night one of our friends threw up in the pool, and then other people came in the pool
What the
right
fuck?
after. Bro,
Yes,
Oh
yeah, yeah, I
no
remember that.
names, no names.
Okay,
That's
so
that's
the
kind of that's
entire
kind of like
day
a lot private.
you came in the night, but
Yeah,
the entire day was started since 12 because we were supposed to go to this other dude's state finca,
yeah,
so it got
and it
canceled,
never
and we
happened.
ended up in my place, and it lasted from day till finish actually, and
Like it started like it actually. I remember I went there in the morning just to like say hi or something, and I wasn't really planning to coming back, and then I came back at night, and they started like everything started around like maybe 11 in the morning, and then we everyone left around 4 a.m.
oh my god, I actually remember that day. I It kind of like made you pissed off. So remember how um I was trying to hit on this person who another friend, gonna say the name because we're gonna bleep it out, was also trying to hit
Right?
on. We're talking who we're talking about, right?
Yeah, correct. I do.
And she kept going towards me because she didn't want to be with the other dude because he was being
Right?
pushy. And then we were in my apartment, and I asked you for a condom, and you
True.
thought that was for something else. You thought,
Yes, I
yeah.
was drunk as fuck,
And
bro.
then I told you, no, I consider your ex as my sister.
I thought he was trying to hook up with my
No, I
girlfriend.
wasn't.
Well, with my ex.
She was a friend. Like she was one of my best friends. Toby's got to be my best friend, but she was one of
You
my
know,
close ones. I will
that's
never hook up with her. And I tried to
but
explain
you know
that because
what?
I realized afterwards that he was
Yo,
mad
Dito,
because of that. What?
you know what? That's the bad thing about having friends. That basically, well, you have a group of friends, right?
Yeah.
And your girlfriend is in that group of friends. That's
The thing
tough.
is, this was back. Well, I think we
You guys
already
broke up. You guys broke
graduated,
up. It's
but
the first time you guys broke up, actually.
yeah. But I think we were like, oh, we were still in school, and she was part of our same like class. So all of our friends group was the same people.
Yeah. And I like,
Her best friends were my friends, and
yeah.
my best friends were her friends. So there was no way of getting
I
that
guess I can
out of the way.
explain something as well. Back then, almost all the groups of friends at that time were kind of like having issues and separated between each other. But whatever, I went to Barranquilla. I was clueless, and I was still trying to be friends with everybody. That was the thing. It was hard.
That wasn't the right way to do it. Okay, what is happening?
I think he's already drunk.
I kind of like it though. Dito, what time mark are we at?
53 minutes.
All right. So
Yeah, we
we're
can still
trying to
continue a
like
little bit
not,
more.
yeah, we're trying not to make it as long as the first one. We do understand people not always have like the 1 hour freedom to just listen to three idiots talking about their drunk stories.
You know what's actually fucking hard that I actually realized? The fact of being friends with everybody, like everybody, even though
But you know what?
it is fucking hard, man.
When you drink,
It is
you're
stupid.
friends with everybody. Like when you get into that world where you drink and you party, that's when you are friends like with everybody that's drinking with you. When you go to a party and you're kind of tipsy,
Oh
fucking love
yeah,
everyone.
But that's
love
the thing
everybody.
about society. That's the thing about society. There's your actual friends, and then there's just your party friends. Like
Yeah, but
you go to a party, and you can have both of them at the same place, but you know for a fact that you're not gonna trust the people you party with, like to take you home. If you're fucked, you're gonna go to your actual friends if you're really
yeah,
feeling
but
kind of shit.
that's something fucked up in Colombia about, well, that society is that sometimes like the people you consider true friends, they
They
fucking
consider you party friends.
Yeah,
not only that, but they put you apart and go with their party friends, thinking that they're their true friends when they're
especially
People,
not.
we're gonna
especially
be
back
honest.
then, dude. Uh,
We're gonna be honest here. People over here tend to be kind of fake. Not kinda, really fake.
no, they're
They're
re-
super fake because they're
Yeah,
trying to like be likable to everyone.
I mean, they're
yeah,
still. I'm not gonna
definitely.
say names, but me and Syke, we have this one friend. We're still really good friends with him, but we at the same time know he's extremely fake. You already know who am I
A
talking about,
hundred
right?
percent. I knew it as soon as you said.
I'm not gonna say
But
names, but we're still really good friends with him, even though he's fake.
yeah, it's you know, you just there's no problems with having friends that you know are fake when you know you know
They're-
your limits with them.
Yeah,
As
Yeah,
soon as you know and you establish what your limits are with them, it's fine. You can just, hang out with them or whatever, but you'll never trust them with like really important stuff
he
about
still
you.
take care of
It's
us,
just,
but
it's just, having fun and just messing around. But I feel
yeah,
like, alcohol is in the middle of everything. So at the end of the day, your friends are still your friends. Let's say, put into example us three. We are friends, even though I don't even know. I think you guys have never met in person, right?
no, we
no,
haven't, but we will soon since
yeah, we will.
Floridians, dude.
Yeah,
So at the end of the day, you guys, I could probably think that maybe you and Andres can have a tighter relationship than maybe Andres with whatever dude he goes out and meets at a party and just has a really cool night
obviously,
or whatever, and that's it.
because the thing with those type of friends is they only appear when it's about when you're going out to drink or to party or going to get girls. This is different because we can like on our free time we can do whatever. I don't give a shit. I know I will enjoy my time with like you guys. So it's completely different that going out to a party. I don't know. It's and I really don't want to party anymore. I'm
Holy shit! You
well,
just Vemos just literally described a group of people back then. Like I'm just gonna describe the group of people who were together on that freaking cruise vacation. He literally described that. They were
Cruise.
only together because of drinking and that.
Oh yeah, yeah, 100%.
And they never like if you think about it, they don't like that group don't talk to each other
They
again.
don't talk to each other. Probably they've
They
never
all
talked to each other
disappeared. They
other
all
than
disappeared.
drinking.
that's normal. That's
Vemos one of them being the one of them of that from that group was the ex of the girl that you were talking about.
Yeah,
oh okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn.
So,
Damn.
anyways, I feel like I feel like society, when it comes to like drinking, partying, alcohol wise, people don't understand some of the things we've said. People think, okay, so if I go out with this group of people every Saturday and we go drinking, they are my friends. No, they are not. They are people you go out to drink with.
Mm-hmm.
Those they will probably never, or like, there's probably good hearted people in the group, but they won't probably go out of their way to help you. They won't ask you how your day is doing every day and be actually and sincerely like,
Thanks with you.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, friends. It's okay. It doesn't
Well,
mean
it's
it's wrong.
unusual. You might get friends while drinking, like real friends, but it's super unusual. It's hard because like when you're partying, you only get to see like one little fraction of
Of
that
what the person
person.
is. Correct.
Yeah, so maybe you try to be friends with them and you say, look, let's go out and eat something, and then we can go party. When you go eat, you meet him outside the party, and it's a completely different person. So you're like, oh shit.
And don't get me started with the people like, hey, just smoke a cigarette outside. That group of
Y-
people are something else as well.
Yeah, that's cringy.
I used to be one of those.
This
Yeah, me
episode,
too.
I think all of us.
All of us.
We all were.
Like being
this
in disco and literally just like, hey, we need to and we're just outside and just the group of people are always the same on every single day you went to disco. It's always the same people
The same
outside.
people.
Yep.
Look, but yeah, in disco I think like everyone I saw at the university was at disco. And then at Bodega was
Hmm.
the same fucking 100 people party at the
You
same
know,
day
actually thinking
at the
about
same
that,
time.
there's something weird that I can tell that the last time I was in Barranquilla. So we were supposed like we were drinking with a group of people. Toby, I don't know how to describe what was the group of people. I'll just say names. One name at least. Group of people. Keep that, please. Editor's
Yeah,
note.
or
Yeah, we had a tequila and stuff like that we were drinking. I was getting kind of bored because I didn't know much people from that. And at the same time, I got a call from the other group of people that were at Cantina. I do not remember the one that's on top of where Barullo was.
oh,
Oh, okay.
Sabina.
Yeah, yeah. So I decided to just create a fake thing and say like, "Hey, my dad is calling me." I was getting extra bored, and it was my last day. They were just sitting down on Philip out. I was just drinking,
Yeah, it's just
and I got received. And that night, once I moved to the other place, I literally had an amazing afterward.
bro.
But let me just say
Alcohol,
something. Like,
alcohol and vibes go parallel. If
It's
there
just so
is no
weird.
good vibes, drinking
There was
sucks.
no
If
good
there is
no good
really good
vibes.
vibes, if there's really good vibes and people coordinate and have fun all around, alcohol is a great, like, let's say, plus you can have.
yeah, but that's different. That's like with your homies. But you
Both
know
of them
what's
were
the?
my homies either way. Both groups.
Oh, okay, that's complicated.
Yeah,
So what I wanted to say about society and alcohol and everything, it's probably because of the culture in Barranquilla. Because if you go to Bogota, it's different.
I I've
and
Like,
only gone to
and if
Bogota
you
one time in my entire life though.
and if you
like
party
when you
and
live
if you
there and when you study there or when you work there, like people are different. Like they are not trying to be someone else. They are who they are, and they don't give a shit if you like them. And I think that's cool. The problem with Bogota is, bro, there are super weird people over there.
Ugh. Yeah,
Super weird. And the people I drank with and I partied with were super fake. I only have one friend from Bogota that I still talk to right now. And I had like, bro, it was like 20 people. We like we went every day to eat. That was like my gang, right? It's like my little club. But when I don't know what the fuck happened. I started working and I couldn't party with them. They fucking throw me out the window. Like,
it's it's funny how all throughout this episode it's been kind of like a roller coaster. There's been really amazing times we've had throughout, alcohol drinking, our young age, our older age, different groups. At the end of the day, alcohol is just a little extra you can add to a really good time, but you
yeah,
can still have it without it. If you have the right society, if you have the right group, if you have the right environment, alcohol is just extra.
but you know what? Sometimes when you have like all those great vibes and you put that little spice in, season, that seasoning, that alcohol to that mix, it's amazing. It's even
It's
better than
really
being
good.
sober.
It's happening back there.
Saying yes.
no, it's
Okay,
just that I heard
yes.
seasoning. I was like,
Oh,
Yeah. I I feel like this episode was amazing. I feel like we spoke and we talked in a really sincere way, but we also had our fun time by telling our stories. Feel like it was a really good episode. It was probably better than the first one, at least like in a straight line, in a thematic way.
I
I think
guess
we
we
didn't
actually
really
had a theme
rush
though.
around.
yeah, we did.
The only one that didn't really like get into this theme was the third, but we'll just that just happens.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it was kind of because it also involved like being social with people and was
Yeah,
drinking. You guys were drinking, so yeah, right?
Yeah, yeah, kind
yeah.
of.
It was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. I I wish this could like last 2 to 3 hours.
but
Yeah, maybe
we can't
we
sadly.
But
can.
it's just way too long.
Yeah,
I
it's too much time.
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
even like an hour and a half, probably like 2 hours. That's crazy.
that's way too much.
Like I could
Well,
do it if
people,
I'm like doing something else, probably like working or doing something stupid. Like I don't really need to think, and I can pay attention to the podcast. I can withstand the 2 hours, but if I'm like
the thing
completely,
is, the thing is the viewers.
yeah,
It's
that's true.
really hard. It's really hard for a person to like keep a straight mind and follow up of what we're saying and stuff if it's really long. So I feel like I think like this could be a perfect moment for a wrap. I feel like it's
Yeah,
the best way
would
to
be.
close it. I feel like we spoke on what we really had to say. Maybe more, most of all, like maybe I had a little bit more time for stories and stuff, but this is not our last episode. We're still gonna keep going. And Dito, you can close it.
Okay. Sure. Everybody, thank you so much for watching this one, and I really appreciate you guys actually standing for. I really do not know for how long has this been, but it's very spicy. Everybody, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Come on, do it. It's gonna be very spicy. Drop a like button and comment if you guys have anything. I don't know,
Comment your
similar.
favorite drink.
I wouldn't say drink. I would say like if you guys had any
Oh yeah,
similar
if you're
situations.
only if you're over the age or drinking age wherever you live.
Anyways, it's been an honor. Your psych, Vimos, and Pedro de Bias and me. Appreciate you guys. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Out, and I hope you subscribe and also check out the SSU channel, which is our, I'll say,
Sure.
org, and we'll be posting a lot of things there as well.
You can call it org.
Yeah, let's
If you
call it
need
org.
any info on great drinks, hit us up.
A
Always,
hundred percent.
always. If we have a
For
Agua
sure.
Discord,
Pente.
if we manage to make a Discord, I mean, I think we do. It's gonna be down in the description below. I hope you guys join. Peace out. Love you, everybody. Been on Seeds of
Peace.
Podcast. Laters.